just having you a good time up there, boy. You cold.
I be thinking he be up there laughing at us.
Man, I promise.
Like, you be on something, man.
Because
you be knowing us too perfectly, man. I be like, but in no situation, you know what be on my mind?
Mm-hmm.
I'm not about to go in this circle.
Right. Mm-hmm. Right.
That's what be in my mind.
Right.
I ain't about to replay this over and over because I know if I fail it, yeah, he coming right back around. Mm-hmm. He ain't gonna allow me to promote. I'm not gonna be promoted. No,
Robert, what he do? Whatever that thing. What Hattie? Up in here. What you do, Rob? Good to see you, man. Remnant. We good in here.
Yeah.
You know what's cold? Look at what he's doing to the 2/3. So it's like if he hardened Pharaoh's heart, he hardened their heart, mind, ears, so they can't see, or ears so they can't hear. What's his purpose that he's doing to them that we're gonna learn, so that we're not gonna go through that again.
Yes, indeed.
You know what I mean?
Yes, indeed.
That's cold.
That is cold.
And it was like it's a time it's what he says, it's a time for peace, it's a time for war. That information make me understand that even more, because now you understand when the Most High, like, dispensations of time, you know what I'm saying? Like, this is a time I want you to be in pain, nigga. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta eat it. You know what I'm saying? This is how I drew it out for you right here. You know what I'm saying? During this segment right here, you're supposed to hurt. You're supposed to hurt. You know what I'm saying? Then during this segment, you're supposed to lose right here. And then right here, this is when you do some winning. You know what I'm saying? So now it made me look at that and be like, see, so it helped me to accept that, like, okay, I see what you're doing now. Now it's like, I gotta accept your timeline. You know what I'm saying? I be trying to set out the timeline, like, this one I'm gonna do this, that, nigga. This when this all gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? It's real.
Do you think the Most High is putting you through all that stuff because he still referring to you as a nigga?
No. Eddie be playing around,
Hey, you put yourself out there with them slips, you're gonna get ate up.
I did, because I be on everybody about language, and I walked right into that.
It brought me back when I was getting ready to go to court and fight for the child support, and I was going through the law. I'm shadow boxing. Okay, the referee gonna say this, and I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna say that, and then the voice was like, man, shut the fuck up and let me. And I was like, well, damn, what the Most High said? But I'm like, at that time, that's where I was at. Mm-hmm. So he said that, so that made me shut up. And I'm like, wait, hold on, wait. And it was like, let me talk.
Yeah.
But at that time, I'm like, I understood the shut the fuck up. Now it's like, I didn't elevate it. So, yeah, man.
Wait, I'll never stop cussing.
The Most High still.
You better stop cussing. What you gonna say, D?
Obviously, we're saying about going through ups and downs and different situations and things happening on his time, and you know, it's about that attitude, that disposition you have while you going through the things, right? Keeping that good attitude, and so it'd be hard. It don't just be like my ends are low. It'd be a combination of things, right? Your woman might be bugging you about something. Kids might be acting up, not listening to things that you know they know to listen to. You know, car troubles, all kinds of stuff, man. I used to go through situations, right, years ago, and like, for example, when I would start having a bunch of car issues, I'd be like, okay, well, the Most High about to do something. But I've graduated from that area of my life. You don't do things like that in my life anymore. It'd be a whole different set of situation and issues, right? Because the set of situation and issues that he allows me to go through now is to develop something inside of me, instead of just to show me, hey, I'm about to bless you.
That's good.
Right?
That's good work.
It's a development process now. Everything be a development process for growth now, right? And sometimes it's uncomfortable. Sometimes we don't want to go through it. We need to go through the growth. We want the growth, but we don't want to
Like
go
that
through it. We
scripture
gotta go
that
through it.
say, I don't know if that was last night, one of these classes when you say, if the discipline, it don't feel good when it's happening. At the time, but after that thing passed, because I just was thinking this today, right? Like, boy, it hurt, but I would not take nothing back because it took all of that for me to be able to hear the Most High. You know what I'm saying? And if I was to take back all of that or have things my way, every way I wanted it and stuff like that, I wouldn't be able to hear. I'm hard-headed. You know what I'm saying? So I know why he
Lord,
took me
I'm
through.
not, Lord.
Yeah.
I want to put that out there, Lord.
Look, not like that, but I'm saying I know that's why I'll just be thinking about things like, yeah, you had to go the way certain ways you went because, you know, it took that for you to listen. You know what I'm saying? And once you got to that, now it's like, all right, now you hear me? I bet you do. I bet you hear me now. But where are you at?
I want to say this. So, like, I grew up Christianity. So with Christianity, it's like when you're dealing with God, you're not supposed to be like, God, you did this. That's not how you're supposed to deal with God. And in society, you know, you're not supposed to say God did anything bad, quote unquote bad. You know, that wasn't God. He doesn't do anything bad. He doesn't do hurricanes. He doesn't do this. He doesn't do that. So what you're saying, just in a matter of 2 days for us here, we're able to take something he already implemented. I'm implementing. We're able to take something and flip everything on this head.
Feel it.
Feel
Look at the ribbon just dropping in
The flame.
Oh, I was gonna bring my ribbon shirt too, man.
Sit down.
Really was, baby.
Hey, how much you sitting in that chair with them before you fall out the chair and break your face?
Well, you got some support, huh? Yeah. You trying to handle. Man, that was powerful, side.
Man, I was just gonna say, flip the whole everything backwards, and now it's like we downloaded and we accepted it like that. Now we expected it.
Man.
You know what I'm saying? Instead of where it's impossible and he wouldn't do that, now it's expected like, we looking at the world a whole different way. So it flips our understanding from what we was indoctrinated to believe and what the majority of the world believe. Like, God wouldn't do that. Yes, he would. Yeah, he would. But since you think, that's how we know you don't know God.
For real.
You know what I'm saying? Because you telling everybody, you teaching yourself and everybody around you. And sometimes I come off cold, I think, to people because I be in my eyes. Sometimes I done say like, y'all know God. And then, you know what I'm saying? And I know, and look, I done hit some people in their chest like, hey, you gonna say we don't know God? And I was like, boy, my bad. You right. You know him. You know what I'm saying? You know him, man. You know him, whatever.
Yeah, if you feel something about that, you're going to really feel bad when I tell you God will let you die in your misery, too.
Yep.
And he done already let billions die in their misery. So y'all don't know what you're dealing with. Y'all think y'all can just be any kind of way you want to be.
Something Tori said in the chat, she said something about anxiety. Because I know somebody personally who they get real nervous and scared when these satellites got shot up into the air one day, and it was like the sky was opening and stuff, right? And that makes them scared. You know what I'm saying? And I didn't know what it was either, but I was cool. I was calm. Well, I come, I'm sliding. I know. But it made me have this thought though, like about people who say they know God and they scared and stuff like that. If you know God and you know where you're going, why are you so scared?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then that's just my perspective on it. You know what I'm saying? And you said something about anxiety, and that's how that person kind of responds to things in a way like they panic and stuff when stuff like that is happening. And I was like, man, ever since I've been, because I used to have bad anxiety and stuff too, like when I reported information. right? And after I was getting it though, a lot of that was lifted. The Most High lifted that up off me. You know what I'm saying? To where I wasn't walking around like that. And when she said that, I was like, Most High he'll lift all that up off you.
Man.
You know what I'm saying? Like, people need medication. Some things I'm like, what are you gonna do when it's really going down? That's how I look at some of it, because I've seen what the Most High did with me concerning anxiety, and then like when some of these disasters the Most High allow to come into the earth, right? And you really don't know God like that, and you might take some medication to help you deal with something. That medication gonna get ate up. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, cause it's really gonna be happening. Your doctor ain't gonna be able to say, the doctor ain't gonna be able to be like, hey, that's just your mind. It's really gonna be going down. It's really gonna be something occurring in the earth. It's gonna be one of them judgments, and it's gonna be like, and you don't got the information, so you gonna get ate up. You know what I'm saying? Like what we were saying in class the other day, people gonna be fainting from fear. You know what I'm saying? So if you get anxiety and you get to panicking like that right now, man, when them things really start happening, what you gonna do? You know what I'm saying? That medication ain't gonna help. You gonna have to get hit by whatever hitting. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
I just think people don't understand the spirit that he's like. When they say you should worship me in spirit and truth. Like when you talking about the medication, that's all head. It's all in your head. Compared to like us, we got the spirit. So, and I was just thinking about we were just saying like how everybody be like, man, they don't know God, but that's our Father. You know what I'm saying? So just like, and I figured out learning God through my father. Because I remember I used to make mistakes, and my father, he would put pathways, blockages, okay, because he sees something that I didn't see. Like, okay, I'm gonna put this in front of you, but I'm gonna see if you're gonna figure that out. Boom, you conquer that. You know what I'm saying? And now that's just on a physical plane, but then when you get to the Most High, it's like, okay, I got something bigger in this earth I want you to conquer. So I gotta put this spirit in you. And it ain't gonna take like all the other stuff people be thinking they need. You know, just the information. Like I ain't give you the spirit of fear. So when we say all that stuff, man, it's like, you know, that ain't the Most High. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta be poised. That poise. That poise.
Yeah.
And one of them advances too is being able to be prepared. Because we submitted and obedient, we open to the Most High communicating with us. He's able to prepare us for what's to come and what's gonna happen. Versus somebody outside of the remnant who don't have that mind, you don't have the information to deal with what's to come or what's going on in your life. And this is why you constantly conquered by tiny things in your life every day, just like we were talking about last night. This is why this thing keep reoccurring to you. You know what I'm saying? Because you ain't open to the Most High instructions and information, so you ain't developed, you haven't been developed to stop that from coming up or showing up again. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. All praise to the Most High.
All praise to the Most High. What you feeling like, Billy?
What I feel like, I'm not in the chat that much, fellas, but one thing, I started reading the Bible again. I read it and I don't read it. And one thing that always stuck out to me was Jacob's wife, Rebecca. And she started, God blessed her, opened her womb. She started having kids. And to me, what happened was she named this kid, okay, Reuben. Okay, if I have this kid, my husband's gonna love me. Okay, I got another kid, okay, my husband will love me until that happened until she got to Judah. And she says, this time I will praise God.
That's heavy.
Basically, you just, for me, like Dove said, it doesn't, in what you said, big brother, it's just what, you know, you're doing the interview with Sharp, and she says, it doesn't matter what people think or say. It matters what God thinks and says. Because he's the only one that can actually promote you or demote you.
Please believe.
Or in the case, destroy you if he wants to.
And I go along with what Trey was teaching last night too, just that story. It's like I was talking about how Pharaoh, the Most High sent Moses to Pharaoh, and he hardened Pharaoh's heart. It's like in that story, it correlates because it's like you kept doing that for your husband. The Most High kept hardening his heart because he trying to get across to you. This about our relationship. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna keep hardening his heart until you understand it's about me.